All right, so let's graph a few more sine and cosine curves. So this one right away, I see that my amplitude is 1/2. And then the period, this one might be weird. Okay, so I start at 2 pi. And then this is my b, so I divide it. 2/3 pi. Okay. Well, thirds actually happen a whole lot because think 2 pi over 3 is right here. So really it's going to get all the way through by 2 pi over 3. Well, that is not so nice because, well, I've got pi, which is 3 pi over 3. So 1 pi over 3, 2 pi over 3 kind of would be about there, a little bit off, but so this is pi over 3, 2 pi over 3, 3 pi over 3, 4 pi over 3, 5 pi over 3, 6 pi over 3. So I'm not going to rewrite the pi because 3 pi over 3, 5 pi over 3, 6 pi over 3. Oh, that's just 2 pi. Okay, I could go backwards. So here's 0, negative 1 pi over 3, negative 2 pi over 3, negative 3 pi over 3, negative 4 pi over 3, negative 5 pi over 3, negative 6 pi over 3. Okay, so as I'm looking at it, this one right here maybe should be a little bit, can I move that a little closer? I don't know that I can, but let's see if I can. So it's not hugely important, but I'm just a little bit off. So let's put this one like right there. Okay, so now that looks a little better. Okay, so I think about cosine. The amplitude is going to be 1/2, so I'm going to draw those things in. So 1/2 right about here and right here. Okay, and I know that cosine starts high. It's not shifting right or left or anything like that, so I can just go in and say, all right, let's start high. Create a pen. So I'm going to start high, and then it's going to get back to high at 2/3. So every 2/3 is going to be back to kind of where it started, and this one's right there. Okay, so if it's at the top, every 2 pi over 3, the even pi over 3s, then it's going to bottom out halfway between there, which is the other pi over 3. So here we go on the bottom, and so the odd pi over 3s, it's going to be on the bottom because remember it's oscillating back and forth, back and forth. All right, so let's see what happens. So that means it's going to hit the middle at the pi over 6s. Well, pi over 6s, so like kind of halfway between. But that like just happens to be at the half pi's. Okay, so it goes down because that's 3 pi over 6, like the. So it's really a good exercise in fractions. So I start high, go low, high, low, high, low, high, low. All right, so just go through, practice some on your own. And, oh, actually, we'll do one more together. Let's do a sine. Is this one a sine? That one's going to be like super wide. That period's going to be 6 pi. So let's skip that one. Cosine. Oh, let's do this one. Okay, so this one, amplitude, 5/2. Period is not changing. I like that. Okay, so I'm going to put in my amplitude, 5/2. Well, 5/2 is 2.5. So negative 2.5. Okay, and I know that it's going to start high. No. Sine start high? No, sine starts at 0. Okay, and it's going to go up and down. Sines are nice. There it is. Then you just sketch it in. So it's really important to mark like the middles and then mark the top and the bottom where it tops and bottoms out, okay? Now, is it shifting side to side, up and down? No. How would I know if it was shifting up and down? Well, because I would just add or subtract something to the end, just like you always do to your mother functions. So there you have it. Some nice little sines and cosines with some stretches and compressions.